What's up, everybody? It's Bill from High Volume Games, and we are back with another episode of Bill's Day Off. Episode number 5. We're whipping through here, um, and thanks to everyone who has watched so far. Both the numbers on Twitch and YouTube are going through the roof compared to normal. So the Bill's Day Off series is doing great. So thank you so much for that. And today we're going to play a special game that only came out for one day. We are going to play. Normally I have a box to show this, but it came out in the Cyber Monday print and play uh, series. But we are going to play Jai-Alai. This is from Plaay Games. Came out, like I said, came out exclusively for the Black Friday sale. It was a print and play um, sale, so I ordered it, printed it, or had a Office Depot print it. Got shipped to me. I have been playing it, and it is so fun. Um, it's very simple, which makes it even better because you don't have to worry about this or that. You know what's going on right away. Um, I could easily tell you, how to play. There's a couple of different things you can do with this game. You can run your own league if you wanted to. You can play solely as a betting game. It's really fun. So we're gonna go through it. We're gonna play week 1 of my new 20-week series. We'll see. I'm sure we'll be putting this a few games on the stream, but we're going to play our 6 games. Games really only last a couple minutes, so we're going to play 6 games. And we're going to start off with our first game. Now, there are 8 people. If you haven't seen Jai-Alai, it is, I don't really know what I could call it similar to, but it's got a little bit of a tennis aspect. But instead of a racket, they have this huge curved thing that they hold. It probably is called a racket. I don't know what it's called. But they actually huzz it at the wall. And then the other person's got to then catch it and then do the same thing. And it's very fast paced. Growing up here in southeastern Massachusetts, you would always see commercials for Newport Grand Jai-Alai. Newport Grand no longer exists, but yeah, they always had Jai-Alai commercials going, and they actually used to play it in the AM, like the early AM, right around Greyhound racing time. So basically, you get 8 players, and they're gonna take turns. So you'll have 2 players start off. When one person gets a point, the person who didn't gets eliminated or eliminated for that round, and the next person goes through. And each player has a card. And where it says, where they're served, there's ace and bad. So there's 3 results for a serve. Ace, which like in tennis means he threw it so well that the other guy couldn't return it. It's a point for him. So, then there's a bad, which is like fault. So it was just a bad shot, didn't make it. So they gotta do it, or they lose the point. The returning person gets it, or a good serve. So if we roll our 2 die and we get the number on the ace, it's an ace, and they get the point. If we roll on their number for a bad, it's a bad, the other person gets the point, and if we don't roll any of these numbers, it's a good serve, just a normal serve. And then return, they have numbers here that have, so 6 to 10. So if we roll our die and we get anything between 6 and 10, it's a good return, and we keep going. And it will volley until someone doesn't. Now, if we roll doubles on someone's return, only the return, not the serve, and it's within the range, then the next person, it's like a really good shot. So the next person, their return is actually going to decrease by 1. So like in Flores' case, he's a 3 to a 6. But if Mascara throws doubles, uh, then Flores would be a 3 to a 5. So it's that simple. We'll rotate up. And we have a scoring sheet because there's a whole betting aspect to it. And I think we're going to do another stream where we just do betting. Um, where I think I'm going to, and this is what I like about Play Games, is that you can, they give you the tools, and then it's up to your imagination to figure it out. But I think I'm gonna grab some poker chips, and we're gonna just throw some bets on, and but so we have our lineup, and they have the odds. So if you wanted to take, Flores as a long shot at 10 to 1, and he wins the game, you're gonna win money. So, but we're gonna go for points here today. The game is up to 7, so we have our 8 for game 1. So we're gonna play, and I'll show you how it goes. So right now you have to picture it like on that picture that's on the corner. You've got Mascara and you've got Flores. Mascara's gonna serve. Flores has to return it. So Mascara has a 9 for an ace, or a 3 and an 11 for bad. So as long as we don't roll a 3 or 11, Mascara's going to get a good serve. So here we go. It's a 9. He gets an ace to start. So that is 1 point for Mascara. And Flores now is out for this round, so he goes basically to the back of the line. And when Flores comes back, we start round 2 where the points are doubled. So Roebuck is next. Mascara rolls a 5, so it's not a 3 or 11 or a 9, so it's a good serve. We go to Roebuck for the return. Roebuck rolls a 7, has a 4 to a 9, so volleys back to Mascara. Mascara gets a 7 within range. So we're still volleying. It went 1, 2, 3. Now back to Roebuck. An 8. That's a volley. Mascara 6 volleys. Roebuck 8 with a double. So now it's a 6 to a 9 for Mascara. And rolls a 12. So Mascara with a great volley, but did not get a point. So Roebuck gets a point. Roebuck also moves to the service line, and Icarus comes in. So Roebuck rolls an 8, and Roebuck's bad is an 8. So Roebuck is going to fault, not get the point. Icarus, without even having to return, gets the point. And Icarus now serves with a point against Cuba. Okay, Icarus with a 4 and a 12 number, so he's rolls a 9, fine. Now, Cuba's return is a 2 to a 6 or an 11, so interesting. Rolls a 2, and it's a double. Well, Snake Eye's helping out here, so now Icarus is a 5 to a 7. Rolls a 5, okay. Cuba then rolls a 10, so Icarus gets another point. It's outside the realm. So Icarus takes the lead with 2 points, and Paulo is coming in. Icarus rolls a 7, not on the list, so good serve. Paulo a 4 to an 8 rolls a 4. Icarus 5 to an 8 rolls a 4. So no, Icarus does not score the point. And we go right to Paulo. Paulo is get the point. And it's Alamar, number 7 spot. Paolo rolls a 6. That's good serve. Alamar's a 4 to a 7. It rolls a 7. So that's good return. Back to Paolo, who's a 4 to an 8. It's a 2, so no. Paolo loses. Alamar scores the point. And now we go to our long shot for the round. 20 to 1 odds. Stefano. Stefano, you can tell why Stefano is 20 to 1 odds. Because Stefano, not only is Stefano in the 8 position, but the bad serve is 7. And when you're rolling 2 dice, 7 comes out the most amount of times. So, but Alamar serving. I should get a... One thing I'm probably going to add when I do this again is get like a... How far is live TV? But how far is Mr. President game? That's where I'm using the dice anyway, but we have a little yellow marker that we can use to show who's got the ball. Or I have a bunch of extra pieces for games that I'm going to add to this game. Okay. That should help show you guys who's got the ball. So, Alamar ace is on a 7 and bad on a 9. So let's see. Oh, it's a 4, so good. Over to Stefano. Stefano was a 2 to 6, and it rolls an 8, so no. So Alamar to 2 points, tied for the lead. But now we go to the second round. And from now on, every point is worth 2 points, or every score is worth 2 points. So Alamar and Flores. Alamar again to serve. Alamar rolls a 5, that's good. Over to Flores. Flores rolls a 10, so no, that's 2 points for Alamar. So Alamar to 4, it's game to 7, so two more wins here. Okay, so Mascara comes up. Mascara's got points, so getting a point here would be good. Alamar rolls an 11, that's a good. Over to Mascara, who rolls a 6 with doubles. So now it's a 4 to a 6 for Alamar. And Alamar rolls a 3, so no. Mascara takes it. Mascara scores 2 points. And Roebuck comes in. Mascara with a 10, that's good. Now it was doubles, but not on a serve. So, Roebuck rolls a 5, so that's good. So it goes back to Mascara. Mascara rolls an 8 with doubles, so now it's a 4 to an 8 on Roebuck. And it's a 9. See, if the doubles hadn't hit, that would have been good. But because the doubles hit, Roebuck doesn't make it. And that is another 2 point for Mascara, which means this could be game point here. Because Mascara has 5 points, games to 7, and we're in the 2 point round. So, unless Kuba can stop this, Mascara is going to get the first ever win in the Volume Highlight Federation. And it's a 5, so good serve. 2 to 6 or an 11. It's a 3, that's good. Kuba. It's a 5, that's not good. Mascara does not get the point. Kuba's going to get 2 points. Kuba, the 12 to 1 underdog, now has a shot to try to run this table here. Okay, Kuba rolls a 7, that's good. 5 to an 8, 8 is good. Kuba rolls a 7. That is not good. So Kuba's out. And Icarus gets 2 points. So Icarus to 4. This is a really good high-scoring round here. Normally, a lot of the time you'll get it. One person will run the board, or not run it, but get it. There'll be one person with 7 and a couple people with 1 or 2. This is a good round. We got a 5, a 4, another 4. Okay, Icarus versus Paulo. Icarus, good roll of 6. Paulo, who's a 4 to an 8. We roll a 5. That's good. Back to Icarus, who is a 5 to an 8. And we roll a 9, so Paulo gets 2 points. Now, here comes Stefano, the underdog. Paulo has a good, like, his bad rating for service is a 12, so that's nice. I hopefully wouldn't roll that, but we'll see. It's a 9, so we're good. Stefano is a 2 to a 6. And we roll a 6. So Paulo 4 to 8. 6, that's good. Back to Stefano. 3, that's good. As long as we stay low, should be a good long round. That's a 5, that's good. Uh-oh, this is huge right now. But it's an 8, so Paulo gets another 2 points. And this could be game, because Paulo's sitting on 5 points as we go back to Flores, who's now getting a shot for the 3rd time. No points to his name yet. But here we go. Paulo just needs to roll a 5 and hit it right here. Rolls a 7. It's good. Back to Flores. Needs a 3 to a 6 or this is over. It's over. 10. So Paulo ends up as our winner. Now, so he is the winner of our game. Paulo. I have put that so he's up. Okay. So we have number 6, Paulo, is our winner. And we have a roll-off for 2nd and 3rd. So what happens is we're going to have a quick little battle between Mascara and Alomar. Whoever scores the first point gets 2nd. Whoever doesn't gets 3rd. So Mascara is going to start us off. Rolls an 8, that's good. Alomar rolls an 11, that is not good. Can't return it, so Mascara's serve is good enough to take 2nd. And Alomar takes 3rd. So now, in my league, that means that, you know, Paulo's going to get 5, Mascara's going to get 3, and Alomar's going to get 1. Now what we do with the betting is that, so for a win, you multiply the odds plus the bet. So say we're betting, we'll always put a $10 bet in. So, because it's just simpler that way. So, Paulo was a 6 to 1, so that will be $70 for the win. Now, place. So if you bet for somebody to place, you bet multiply by half of the odds plus the bet. So basically, it's with Paulo, since he was 6 to 1, it's now 3 to 1. So it's $30 plus the bet, so it would be $40. And the same thing with the show. He would be 6 to 1. That one's show is a quarter. So 60 is now 15 plus the bet is $25. Now the one, Mascara was a 3-1 favorite. So 3-1 is 30, 15. So $25 if you'd put a place bet on Mascara. Show is a quarter of 30, which is 7.5. So it'd be $17.50. Yeah, I did that right. Okay. And so the 7, which was Alomar at 10-1, so that would be 100. So it would be 25. Actually, yeah. So math online. No. So show win the bet multiplied by a quarter to win. So yeah. So it'd be 25 plus the bet. So you'd actually win more by picking just, if you would just put Alomar to show, because he was such a, he had such higher odds than the others, you'd actually make more money with Alomar to show than any of the others. So that's right. Then you can do the exacta, the quinella, and the trifecta. The exacta is multiply the win odds of the two players and double the result. So they're a 6-1, 9-1, and then double the results. So it would be 180 for the exacta plus the 10. So $190 if you had said, all right, I'm putting 6 and 1 down. The quinella, you add the results. So it's 6 plus 3, 90 plus 1, 100. And the trifecta is add all three. Oh, and double the result. Oh, my bad. So it's 6 plus, so it's 90, so it's 180. Okay, so it's 190 for the quinella as well. Add the wins of the 3. The win odds are 3, 6, and 10. So 19. And double the results. So that's 380, 390 for the trifecta. I think I messed up on the exacta. Multiply the win odds and double the results. So multiply 18. So yeah, it's 370 for the exacta, 190 for the quinella, and 390 for the trifecta. So that's how you would do it. you got to use the math. All right, so these guys are going to take a break. They are off. I just knocked the table a little bit. Let's hope that. But they are going to be in. They're going to have another shot for points and money because they're going to be in game 5 and 6. So next up, we have our second out, which is going to start off with Miracle and Schaefer. So let's get into it. We'll go a little faster now. Okay. Miracle has a 10. It's a good serve. Schaefer 5 to 10 gets an 8. It's a good return. Miracle's a 3 to an 8. Is a 12. So bad return. Miracle does not get the first point. It goes to Schaefer. Now these two were the favorites going into this game because of their position and their bet rating. So it is going to be interesting. Okay, Tito. Can Schaefer run this board? That would be fun. Tito. Schaefer 10, good serve. Tito 2 to an 8, good return. Schaefer 5 to 10. Bad return. 3 does not wake it. So Tito moves into the server spot. Miyashiro comes in. Tito at 8-1 gets the point. Miyashiro is the underdog at 16-1. 10 is good. 2-6. It's a 6. Good return. Back to Tito. 2-8. 6 is good. Miyashiro. 9 does not work. Miyashiro goes down. Second point for Tito. And Stansberry comes in. Tito. Serve is a 9. That's good. Stansberry 4-8. 12. No. Stansberry goes down. Ferguson now. That's 3 points for Tito. Tito 4 is a good serve. Ferguson 6-8 rolls a 5, so that is not a point. That is a 4th point for Tito already. David. Tito rolls a 10. Good start. David rolls a 2, which is good. He's a 2-8, and obviously double. So Tito now to a 2-7. Rolls a 4, and that is doubles. 2-7 for David. And that's a 4. So 2-7. And it's a 9. Tito does not get it. But that 4 points is going to be a good start because we know we're probably going to get back to him. So David versus Youssef. David rolls a 7. Good serve. 6-8 here for Youssef. It rolls an 11, so no points. So David's second point. Now we go to round 2 with everybody getting 2 points for every score. 4 is good serve. 3-8. We roll a 3. Miracle gets in. Back to David. 5 is good. 4 is good for Miracle. And a 12. No, David does not get it. Miracle's going to get 2 points here. Now tied for third. Now going to go up against Schaefer. Again, our battle of our favorites. Miracle rolls a 12. That's good. Schaefer rolls a 9. That's good. 5-10. Miracle, who's a 3-8. It's a 9. No, Miracle is out. Schaefer gets 2 points. Schaefer now tied for second. Oh no, not tied for second, is in second. Miyashiro, our underdog. Three is good. Miyashiro 2-6 gets the 2, and so that's going to make a 5 for a 9 for Schaefer. And a 3. So Miyashiro actually going to get 2 points here. Knock Schaefer back. Miyashiro now in a tie for that third spot. Stansberry up. Rolls a 5. That's okay. Actually, Miyashiro's got a 2, 3, and 4 for bad rolls, and just rolled a 5. So thank goodness. Stansberry 4-8, 5. Miyashiro 2-6, 5. Stansberry. Good roll. Back over to Miyashiro. 8. So no. So Stansberry's going to get 2. So we got a lot of people with 2 here. Now what's coming up though is Tito is going to be coming up. Tito has 4 points. Not yet. Ferguson's up first, but if Tito can gain control again, he has a very good shot to win. Stansbury rolls a 2. That's okay. Ferguson rolls a 7. That's good. Back to Stansbury. 8. That is good. Back to Ferguson. 10. No, Ferguson does not get it. Stansbury gets 2 more points. Up to 4. Now tied for the lead with this person, Tito. So, good 3 is a good serve. 2 to an 8 for Tito. Rolls a 4. It's good. Stansbury rolls a 7. That's good. Tito rolls a 7. That's good. Stansbury rolls a 7. That's good. Tito rolls a 4 with doubles. That's good. That makes it a 4 to 7 for Stansbury. Stansbury rolls a 6. That's good. Tito rolls a 5. That's good. Oh my god. Stansbury rolls an 8. That is good. Oh, Tito rolls a 9. Oh. Stansbury now 1 point away from winning it all. Going up against Youssef. 12 to 1. Underdog. 6 is good. 6 is good return. 7 is good return. 6 is a good return. Youssef not letting them have it. 11. Youssef takes it. So we're actually going to go basically to a round 3. Because it's Youssef versus David. Both having 2 points now. Youssef rolls a 7. Good serve. David 3 is a 2 to an 8. Good. Youssef was a 6 to an 8. Good. With a 6. David 6 again. Good. Youssef with a 5, so no, because he's 6 to an 8. So David gets it. Miracle now up. David now to 4 points. David rolls a 10, which is a bad serve. Oh. Well, Miracle's going to get 2 points. Now I'm going to go up against Schaefer. There's another meeting between these two. And rolls a 7, so good serve. 5 to a 10 for Schaefer. Rolls a 9, that's good. Miracle 3 to an 8. Rolls a 4, that's good. Schaefer 5 to a 10, that's good. 3 to a 7, Miracle's good. Schaefer with a 10, that's good. Miracle rolls an 11, so Schaefer gets the 2 points. Now this will be possible game point for Schaefer, who has 5 points, going up against Miyashiro, who has 2 points, but again, that's 60 to 1 underdog. Schaefer just needs to roll a 5. It's an 8. That's a good serve. Miyashiro now can return. It is the 10, so no. So Schaefer wins game number 2. And he was a 3 to 1. So we have to see, because 4, 4, 4. So there's 3 people battling for second and third. So it's Miracle, David, and Tito. but David is third. So these three are going to play now to see who is second and third. Miracle. 5 is an ace. So Tito is out. Miracle and David. 7 is good. 6 is good. 3 is good. 6 is good with a double. And it's an 8. So David takes second. Now Miracle and Tito are going to take third. Or going to go for who's third. Same situation. Miracle's going to serve. And it's an ace. So Miracle. So it is. It was Schaefer. The 2. David in the 7. And Miracle in the 1. This is not going to pay out very well. I'll do the payouts later. But I can tell you, if we were doing the betting stream, which we'll do next time, I'd actually stay out. But, because you've got a 2-1 who finished first, and a 3-1 who finished, well, no, a 3-1 who finished first, and a 2-1 who finished third. Everything's going to be low, and even David in that 7th spot was 6th. So, alright. So we know they got 5, 3, and 1 points. Everybody gets 2 shots to score points, because we're doing doubles later on. So Bixler and Hector are going to start us off. Bixler a 8-1, Hector a 5-1. Bixler rolls a 9, which is an ace. Starts us off hot. Bixler with 1 point goes over to Israel now. As I roll, rolls an 11, which is fine. Israel 3 to a 7 is fine. Actually doubles to a 4, so it's a 2 to 6. And it's a 9, so Bixler only got that 1 point. Israel moves up. Jersey now, one of the better players in this group. Alright, so Israel rolls a 4. It's an ace. So that is a 2nd point for Israel. That's a way to stop somebody who's a highly rated person. Just serve an ace. Israel versus Sadiq. It's a good serve. Sadiq's a 3 to an 8 and an 11. So a lot of combinations. It's a 6, so that's doubles. So 3 to a 6 now for Israel. And it's a 12, so Israel's out. Sadiq with the point, 5-1 favorite. Now goes up against Roberto, who is the tied for the underdog with no here. So Sadiq's got a match against 2 underdogs now, so maybe he can run the table a little bit. Rolls an 8, but it's a bad serve, so Sadiq is gone, and our underdog Roberto getting a point. So Renault is going to now come in, also a 16-1 underdog. It's a 7. Good serve. Over to Renault. Renault 6 to an 8, rolls a 6, back to Roberto. He's a 2 to a 6, rolls a 3, that's good. Back to Renault. Was a 4, which is no good. So Roberto gets it. Roberto now second point tied for the lead, going up against one of the best players in the league, but had the worst draw he could, as he draws an 8. He draws the 8 seed. Still a 4-1 odds, even though because he is the best player. Roberto rolls a 7. That's good serve. Ezekiel 3 to a 9. Gets a 6. Good return. Back to Roberto. And rolls an 11. So Ezekiel takes the point. So we now have made it to round 2. Where everybody who scores points gets 2 points. So it's Ezekiel versus Hector. Hector did not score a point in the first round. Ezekiel rolls a 6, good serve. Over to Hector, who rolls a 9, does not make the return. So Hector is now 0 points after 2 attempts and does, with Ezekiel the best player, could run this table here. Gonna go up against Bixler. Rolls a 5, good serve. Bixler a 2 to a 7. Rolls a 4, good return. Back to Ezekiel 3 to a 9. Rolls a 9, good return. Back to Bixler, who rolls a 9, not good. So Ezekiel is at game point going up against Zerzy. Zerzy's a stout player though, so this could be good, but throw a 3 down and roll a 3 and just take the game right here. It's a 7, so it's a good serve. Back to Zerzy, who rolls a 3 and does not get the point. And that is the game. So our winner is Ezekiel in the 8 spot. 4 to 1 odds. So somebody put down $10, they'd get $50 on that win. Now we have to do a roll-off for second and third between Israel and Roberto. Roberto would throw some good money if you put a bet on Roberto in this game. Oh no, this isn't the. If you had put some money on Roberto in this game, you would have taken home a lot of money. Even whether he finishes second or third. So Israel, good serve, over to Roberto. 2 to a 6, rolls an 8, so Roberto is out. So Israel will take second. So this game was 8-3-6. All right, and we go to game 4, the last of our singles matches. We've got Javier and Keo going off first. Javier 5 to 1 odds, Keo is 8 to 1. So let's roll it out. Javier, good serve. Keo 5 to 8 rolls a 4, so no. Javier already scoring a first point. Now going up against one of the favorites in Shoji. Javier rolls a 9, good serve. Shoji 3 to an 8 rolls a 9, so no. Javier 2 in a row. Starting us off. Blackwell now. Javier rolls a 7, good. Blackwell, who's a 5 to a 9, rolls a 7, good return. Javier 2 to a 7, rolls an 8, and it's not good. So Javier pops back up. Blackwell to the serve as the wiki comes up. Blackwell scores his first point. Zwicky are underdog here at 16 to 1. Blackwell serve is good at 7. Zwicky with an 8 to 11 rolls a 7 and no point. Blackwell scores again. Over to Felker. Blackwell 6 on the serve is good. Felker a 2 to a 6, rolling 6, that's good. Blackwell a 5 to a 9, rolls a 6, also good. 3 6s in a row. Felker rolls an 8, so no point. Blackwell scores again. Those who bet on Blackwell are liking this. He's already got 3 points. That's gonna probably put him in the money. He rolls a 9, which is a bad roll, a bad serve. So Gilmore will get the point. Gilmore, our other 4-1. Another person who had a really, really bad draw for a person whose bet rating is the highest in the league to be a 7. 11 is good. Tomas 4 is good. He's a 3-8. Gilmore 4-10 is good, and it's double. So Tomas now a 3-7. Was a 5. That's good. Gilmore 4-10. That's good. With the 6. Tomas rolls a 7. That's good. Gilmore rolls a 6 with doubles. That's good. Tomas rolls a 12, which is definitely not good. So for a 3-8, who is a 3-7 for that. Keo will come up. Tomas out. My boss just sent a message asking who's working Saturday. Not me. Gilmore rolls a 7 on the serve, which is his bad score, so Gilmore does not score points. Keo gets 2 points because we just went into round 2. Shoji up. Keo 8, that's good. Shoji's a 3-8, that's good. 5 for Keo is good. Back to Shoji. 7 is good. Keo 11, no. So Shoji gets the points. And so Shoji gets 2. Five. That is good. Javier. 2-7 return is good. 3-8 for Shoji is not good, so Javier gets the points. So 2 points for Javier. He is now at 4. Going up against Zawacki, who again is our underdog. Going up against Zawacki and Feltger. This could be interesting. 5 is good. Now an 8-11 for Zawacki, and again he rolls a 7. That's the second time Zawacki rolls a 7. So that is 2 more points for Javier. This could be game point error against Felker. Just roll a 3 and end it. Oh, I thought it was going to happen because the red was a 1. It's a 6. It's a good serve. Over to Felker is a 2-6. It's a 6. It's good. Javier, nice roll. A 2-7. It's a 4. So now it's a 2-5. And it's a 9. Javier gets the win. Now I have to see. So the 1 position gets it, which I like how we've done it so far. The 1 position has made it to 3 money positions, but that's the first win for the 1. The 8 got a win. So let's see who. Okay, so we know who's in second. Blackwell is in second. And we are going to have Keo versus Shoji to see who gets the 3rd spot. Nine is a good serve. Shoji with the 3 to an 8 rolls a 9, so Kyo is the winner, or Kyo is in second place. Oh no, Kyo was third place, Shoji's fourth. So it was 1-4-2. So that is how we play Jai-Alai. Now, I'm going to actually call it right now, because we ran a little long, and I think we ran a little long because of my math skills. But I will finish up our doubles matches and get the points out. But that is Jai-Alai. It's very simple, but you get those volleys going. It can be very fun. It can get, especially when the points are up there and you think this is game. It's very fun. So next time I do the stream for Jai-Alai, we'll do betting. I'm gonna get the poker chips out. We'll put $100 down. We'll see what we can do. So, thank you guys for watching again. Thank you to everybody who has watched over the past month since we've done the Bills Day Off series. We continue on next week. I'm off this weekend, so we'll get a game in. Not sure which game it'll be. It could be Face to the Mat, or it could be Legends of Boxing, because I still have a second one of those. So it'll be one of those games, but I'll see you guys very soon. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye now.